acting bogus. Why your music never stream like oceans? You ever wonder why nobody noticed? Ain't nobody gonna see you, Otis. Why you can't admit it's over?
About to do the car test. This is the first car test you've had with your new music, right?
Right. It's the first time I played it in the car.
We're here in Little Rock. You're taking us on a little journey on what took you to get here.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, I asked you for a couple tracks, and you gave me an intro.
Right.
And I wondered why give me an intro? Because most, in my opinion, most albums have an intro, but they don't really. It doesn't have the theme that you have.
Right.
And it got me thinking about. It's really smart. This is an introduction song. We're doing an introduction to this right here to you,
right,
to the world, Penn.
Yeah.
Why don't we just play that track? And I got some questions for you on this thing.
Let's see what it hits for. Here we go. Intro track.
That's the name of the album. And I think you say that in the lyrics too, right? At the very end.
Yeah.
At the very end. Man, what's different, what sticks out to me, if I'm wrong, please, just humiliate me on this, it won't bother me at all. You put more words in an intro than some people put, and I'm talking about major label, back when MTV was a thing. This is an introduction to you,
right,
and to the album,
right.
And but I heard it too. It's like, get your head ready for this,
right.
Is that right?
Yeah, no, that's right. I've always been like, man, I think you got to start off them intros coming with like bars, man, because I like to sing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I already know I'm gonna get to that. But I want to let people know first and foremost, I'm a rapper through and through. And the last album that I had, I sung on it, and people were like, yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna rap. And let you know what the whole overview is. So it's like the prologue to like an epic story.
I've never heard an intro on any album ever, like where it's titled intro. What's neat is you just like, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I've never heard like, this is, get that right headspace for this.
Right.
This is who I am in this, because I heard, I followed up on the other tracks you gave me, and I can kind of see a theme that's happening here. I haven't heard the full album. I'm ready.
May 21st.
But talking about bars, wait, this one, yeah, this is the one. Just a little bit louder.
Okay, turn it up.
You do this. How much mathematics is involved in this? I was gonna go through a long explanation, but you count stuff, don't you?
Yeah, most definitely. I count bars out, man. So like, I just know like most rap songs are built with like 16 bar verses, 8 bar hooks, and it's usually like 3 verses and a hook. But for this one, I didn't want to do a hook at all. I just want to rap. So I counted out, I think roughly 60, 64, 60, somewhere bars, you know what I'm saying? All bars got to fall on an even number for it to make sense. It's all mathematics. It's 4s, 2s, 4s, and 8s, really.
How much involvement on the production side of this did you have?
Did I have? Well, a lot of my people that I know kind of did the production. So like, I got to like blend different productions together or whatever, but as far as me producing none of it, I'm still learning that piece of it.
That's okay. Who does it all?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So.
But I was curious because the way that the tracks are built, I know there's a formula, and you can't just be random. I get it, but man, I got the lyrics printed out here.
Right.
You put in I've never. The line I'm talking about.
What line, man?
About the fly on the head. They're only flying their head.
Oh, yeah, they're only flying their head.
They're thinking they're Mike. What is it? I don't want
These rappers are Mike Pence, man.
They're thinking they're flying their head. Hysterical. But that's in the intro.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Again, I've never heard. There are classic intros like Dr. Dre's The Chronic.
Yes, indeed.
And to be on. Okay, this is what I was trying to say. A lot of intros are skippers. This is not.
Hey.
You can't. If you're gonna listen to this, you can jump around on the tracks after you get to know it.
Right.
You need this. This is an introduction.
Yeah.
You need to be here. Welcome. You open the door.
Yes, indeed. That's how we pop it off.
It's not a track skipper. It's not. You move past it to track 2. You don't do that.
Hey, it's big lit. That's what I like to hear, man.
Big lit. Is that right?
Big lit. Yeah, it's big lit.
I like that.
That's what I say. It's big lit, man.
No cap?
No cap. No cap. We're gonna put that. It's a whole dictionary for you, bro. No cap. Big lit. To be excited.
What about the headspace of this, where you're putting together? Because did you write the intro first? That would be exceptional if you started with that, or did it form later?
I actually wrote it first. It was the first song I wrote. Yeah, it's the first song I wrote on the album.
So it was a little bit of a genius saying, like, you were introducing people to the.
Well, it's more so of a, like, it was easy to write because the concepts had already been in my head for a while. It was something that I was feeling like, you know, for the last year of my life, that like, yo, if I don't do these things that I want to do in my life, then who's gonna do them for me? That's why the album is called If Not Me, Then Who? Because if it's not me, you know what I'm saying, then who?
It's in your head. It's gotta be done.
Yeah, so the intro was kind of like, yo, like, ain't no more hesitation. That's the first line. Mm-hmm. It's always the ones who invalid who try to seek validation. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
it's deep. You're a lyricist. You say in the lyrics later, you know, is it don't call me a rapper or do call me? I mean, you kind of flip it back and forth, right?
Which part?
Don't butcher that up. Cut that out. But yeah, you are a lyricist.
I'm a rapper. Don't call me a rapper. I'm somebody who want to turn all his words into art.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
That is the same one, isn't it?
That's the same line.
Right, the line after that is, oh, yeah. I wanted to point this out. Somebody went, well, I don't want to read your lines to you.
Go ahead, man.
I'm somebody who went and turned all his worries into art.
Yeah, man. That's what I did, man. I overthink and I worry a lot. So, shoot, man, I went and took all those fears and emotions and I put them into songs.
You did.
Know what I'm saying? And you can hear it on the album. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it's out, you know, check it out. You can hear it.
Absolutely. I mean, you do point out that there's nothing phony. I think we're coming up to your old. When did you move out of this spot?
I moved out of here. No, it's recent, man. I moved out in January. January 1st. January 1st is when I got out of Sturbridge, man.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
And you wrote most of this there?
I wrote the entire album here.
All of it?
All of it. At my dinner room table, man. So I wrote everything right here, right in Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? Right at the dinner room table, or the dining room table.
Really?
Right? Yeah, and it's just
I'm getting to see
where I was at, man.
Yeah, and then right before it blows up.
Right, and so this is like, I would say this is the apartment right before my life took a whole 180. Mostly because during this time, I was trying to maintain like a relationship with someone, and that kind of fell through the cracks. I was trying to maintain a friendship with someone else, and that fell through the cracks. Mm-hmm. And shoot, at the same time, I was trying to keep my career, and that fell through the cracks. All within the span of 1 year. Going through a lot, you know, and just trying to figure out what was the purpose of it, and what was the reason for it. And it was say in this apartment, that's where the concept came up, like, if not me, then who? Which ultimately led to me, like, you know, losing that friendship and that relationship, as well as, you know, resigning from my job. So.
Right. You got busy with the pen. Right?
Yeah,
got writing.
Man. Yeah, I got to writing, bro. I got to really working and locking in. I feel like I was kind of distracted for the last couple of years of my life on doing things that were like my plan Bs, and I kind of just put the plan A to the side.
Which is this?
Which is this? Yeah. What I'm doing right now. Just, you know, the goal is to do it on a larger scale one day, but like I'm living my plan A right now.
Yes, you are.
Essentially, I was a teacher. I was a history teacher for 3 years of my life. And it's something that I really love to do, man. But it just, the way that I feel like teaching is set up right now in the education like system, it's not really set up for people who live a diverse life outside of work. Mm-hmm. You know, it's almost as if you're a saint, and that's the way you have to conduct yourself at all times.
Right. And especially as a history teacher, because nothing ever went wrong.
Nothing ever went wrong in history. And I just don't like living that kind of life for children, because I feel like you're setting them up for some kind of like fairy tale world. Mm-hmm. And I feel like life is duality, you know what I'm saying? So I should be able to be a teacher and be X, Y, and Z, so long as I'm not doing anything inappropriate, you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But that's not really the case when it comes to education, man. So,
yeah. They didn't even read the lyrics. Right.
Nah.
You said you sang on the last one anyway. Right?
Well, I sang on parts of it, man, but it wasn't even that. It was an old song that kept getting like brought up into conversation, and it was like I made that song before I was teaching. You know what I'm saying? And it just got to the point where I realized I was like, man, I'll never be able to really balance this the way I thought in my head, because I wasn't balancing in. I was like just trying to keep my job.
I'm at your life, look at your goals. Can't be out here living like you get another go.
When They Like Me.
Right.
And you talked about something before with the other track, with the intro. You went through a breakup, and you went through a friendship loss.
Yeah.
This song stood out to me. It sounds like a love song.
Right.
This is talking about like an old time friend, isn't it? Or a blend of the two, or no?
It's talking about multiple things. It's talking about feeling like I got this little ego thing where I feel like I'm slept on. So it's like, yo, by the time they like me, by the time I'm accepted by the people who I want to be accepted by, I won't even need that. You know what I'm saying? Anymore.
Yeah.
It's talking about like, you know, like the loss of friendships and stuff like that. Like, man, I guess, you know, everything happens for a reason, you know, and it's not like a bad thing. It's like, I guess, you know, we outgrow those situations on both sides or whatever. So it's just like, yo, by the time I finally like get the things that I'm wanting, I won't want them anymore.
Right.
But what I do want, the consistent part of it at the end of the song is honesty. You know what I'm saying? In all situations, I want to honestly, you know, just you like me or you don't like me, or these are the things that you're willing to accept from me. These are the things you aren't willing to accept from me. And that's all I need. I don't need friendship. I don't need love. I don't need none of that. I just want you to be honest with me.
Right. Shoot you straight.
Yeah. Just say what you're trying to say.
And I know these two tracks a little slower. You know. Well, how do they compare? What's the balance on this album? Because it's not all this slow. I know that much.
No.
And not that slow. I'm not even saying that, but this is a more ballady type of.
Yeah. No. I'm
song.
a big fan of like balance. So that first track was like, and this is track number 2. So immediately after that is this one, right?
Okay.
So I like to balance it out like that. You know, it's like I want you to feel like you're on a roller coaster. So. You know what I'm saying? You went up, then we're going super down fast on that intro, and now we're climbing right back up really slow. Next track, you know, right back down. And that's just the way I like to do stuff, bro. I'm very systematic when it comes to putting together an album. So.
Was this the second song you wrote?
Was this the second song I wrote? This is actually one of the last songs.
Okay.
The second song that I wrote actually didn't make it to the album. You know what I'm saying? I had a song before and it got cut. One of many songs. My engineer knows that if I listen to a song too long, I'll pick apart everything wrong with it. And so I think that's what I did with that song. With the intro, I knew I was like, bro, there's nothing wrong with this at all. But with the second song that I wrote for the album, I was like, and then I just took it.
But you know better. Who knows better than you, right?
Hey, man.
If you're not bumping, if it doesn't pass the car test,
it
doesn't make it, right?
It didn't even pass the studio test, man. I was like, no way. So, you know, I got it. I might listen to it, but nobody
work
else.
on it.
Yeah. You know, I
Shelf
might come
it.
back to it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's up there.
What do you think? Turn it up?
Turn it up just a little bit.
I like the stereo.
Yeah, I get that. That was me intentionally. I said that. Go back and forth. I'm so glad that you heard that, because I was like, nobody's going to hear that.
Oh my goodness.
So it jumps back and forth.
Put stereo in the name of our
Like
podcast.
me, when it like you, they run, they fold. I ain't lost a friend that I ain't let go. By the time they like me, I'ma have it on my own. When it like me, we shine, we glow. When it like you, they whine, they mope. I ain't lost a friend that I ain't let go. By the time they love me, I'ma have it on my own. Cause I stay smooth, clever, trip, never keep it debonair. I'm that little rock Mariah, bring brides and I just may appear. I tell whoever you settle, we don't do that here. Get your mood better, you never thought that I would fail. When they like me, we broke, it ain't broken. Oh nah, I'm still gonna try. When
I want to sound like some munchkins right there, like the Wizard of Oz.
Look at your life, look at your goals. Can't be out here living like you get another go. Stress ain't light, believe me, I know. Trying to put my mama in the heights, keep me feeling low, but I'm on my grind.
Is that part that talks about the heights? Was that a local reference? Or no?
Yeah, no, that's a local reference. Like, you know, my mom, man, we come from the hood, bro. I just want to put her, you know, better. That shit keeps me stressed out, bro, because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, you drop Little Rock all over.
Other rappers do it all the time, so I was like,
I think it's nice, man. Clearly.
I just didn't want it to sound cheesy when I put it in there.
No.
This is what I'm really proud of, these background vocals. So my singing has gotten a lot better.
When I'm gone, honor me, but where are they? Honestly, I don't want one chance, I just want honesty.
Did you do all that? Like all the vocals?
All of that's
just
me.
layered on it?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my voice.
here at the old school.
Right.
Right.
All right. This is where I taught at for like 3 years of my life. It's the only place I've ever taught at. So I got hired really exceptionally early, but I got hired like, I remember senior year, it was February in college, and like I got hired back in February before I even graduated. So my only like contingency was like, yo, graduate college, make sure you pass your praxis, and then you have a job here. And it happened so fast because in my mind I was like, yo, once I graduate college, I'm actually just gonna go pursue rap full time.
Right.
I wasn't gonna get a job. I was just gonna pursue music. But, you know, I wanted that safety net that, you know, people tell you to get.
Sure.
And I got it. And the job was cool or whatever, but it just like, man, I couldn't find the balance, you know. And I feel like that's a lot of teachers. Like, a lot of teachers have other things they want to do, but they don't understand how to balance it. Some people do, and you know, kudos to them, but I was never able to figure out that balance. I love the relationships that I built with the kids though. Like, that was the one thing, like, it's a lot about teaching I didn't like, but the one absolute that I will always love was the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was really cool to build those connections with kids, and especially at a school like this. It was so diverse, man. I remember being in class one time. It was like 30 kids in class, and I counted how many different languages were spoken in class. We came up with 17 languages, you know, in one class of 30. But yeah, man, unfortunately, it just got to a point, like, I remember I was getting like parents like calling in to say, yo, like, this guy's a bad influence on our kids, like. And I felt really bad about that because in my heart I didn't feel like I was a bad influence.
I don't even think are there swear words in the? I don't think what you sent me. Not from you.
Not from me.
Yeah.
I stopped cursing in my music for the most part.
You stopped cursing in your text. You'll say shoot to me.
Yeah, I say shoot.
Man.
I don't. Yeah, man. I stopped.
Yeah.
Because when I first got to like teaching, I was like, okay, I understand that I'm being viewed in a certain light here. So let me take out all the cuss words, and even that still wasn't enough. And yeah, it was just like, yo, even if I was talking positive stuff, it was just like, I just kept getting, you know, pinned down.
Mr. Pennington, I hope you well. It's been forever since I seen you. You the dopest still, I still see you vivid. The way you drew all them pictures, the way you talk was descriptive. You made me feel like I lived it.
A lot of work, man, to finish an album. It's so much work. I've never done it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I've never done it.
We locked in, I want to say, we locked in about like November. So November, December, that's like May, 7 months.
Yeah.
7 months of work.
7 months.
7 months of work, and it's not just writing songs, you know. If it was just writing songs, I wrote the album. The album was finished right before I moved out in the first spot we went to. So it was finished in January. So these last 4 months have been creating content.
Right.
Creating marketing campaigns, you know. This is a whole business that we're going into. That led into those pandemics. I don't know if you heard any of those.
No.
The pandemics on social media where I was, you know, just spitting bars.
Oh, yeah. That's how I found you.
Yeah,
I didn't know that's what you were calling it. Yeah, where you took the candies.
Yeah, that was the candy bars or whatever. That was the love stories and stuff like that.
I saw you on the radio.
Yeah.
I saw that clip, and that's what turned me on to you.
Yeah, man. I got a good opportunity to go freestyle for 96.5 The Box. Shout out to them. Shout out to Christian. Shout out P Smooth. They put me on, and like, you know what I'm saying, hey, they let me come up there. I did my thing, man. I was like, I just got to go crazy because it's a big opportunity.
You ripped it. You ripped it.
And it paid off well, man. It's right in that building up there. You can see it. You can see the whole city up there, man.
Which one is it?
That Regions building.
Oh,
No,
the
that's Simmons building, I think. No, it's Regions. It's Regions. Okay.
Nice.
You can see the whole city, man. So they brought me up there, man. Did a freestyle, and then they put it out. And I wasn't expecting it to go crazy like that, but like it went crazy, man. Like before I knew it,
I passed it around.
See what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
In Little Rock, I was like, man, everybody's like, oh, you that dude that was on the box, bro. I was like, oh snap, that's cool. So, hey man, it was the momentum I needed, you know, and the push to show me I could do this. Because I literally, when that came out, I had just left teaching like maybe a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe a week.
They should be pulling you back in, right? After you put, not the teaching part, but the radio station after the, what, May 24th?
May 21st, man.
First.
May 21st, you know what I'm saying? After May 21st, man, yeah, I'll probably be back up there, go chop it up with the guys. But I'm doing really dope interviews like this one, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm doing,
sure. I got the date wrong, I got the guy wrong.
Hey, it's cool, man, but you got, you got, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? We chilling, bro, so hey, you know, good music, good vibes, it's all good.
Man, we're having a
May
good time.
21st, man. You know, if not me, then who is coming?
focus more on improvement till they get their buzz in shape, then we're not growing like, why you always acting bogus? Why you music never stream like oceans?
Come on, that guy. That guy.
Man, it just, stuff like this just doesn't make it, doesn't come out of Arkansas. At least I don't hear it. I don't hear hip hop like this coming out of Arkansas.
I try to be humble about it, man, but that's what people tell me. They be like, bro, yeah, you really legit. But it's a lot of dope artists in Arkansas, man. You'll hear them on the album. Everybody.
Como being one.
Yeah, Como's one. My bro Tone is one. Milo. Her name is Lo. Her stage name is Lo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dope people on the album. You'll hear it. I got somebody playing harmonica on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that? Harmonica.
Harmonica. You know what I'm saying? Arkansas.
Well, yeah, sure. No banjos yet. But
No. Just harmonicas, man. And I had to make them make it hip. I was like, nah, we can't do folk sounding harmonica.
How'd you make it harmonica hip?
You have to find out.
I'm the one selling them records. Me, who do they screaming they beg for me? Now you wanna talk about leverage, please? Don't you go thinking you special, no.
We're pulling up to the studio. We're right around the corner, right?
Yeah.
You
right
went
in the studio.
You locked yourself in what from
November to we finished
January?
We finished it we finished the last song as far as recording it. I wrote all of it in January. As far as recording it, we might have finished it in March. And then we have to mix and master. Shout out to my bro YK, the engineer. He mixed and mastered it by April 20th. That's when he finished it because, it comes out May 21st.
Right.
So we wanted to make sure it was submitted to all the streaming platforms a month ahead of time. So we really locked in. Like it's been a good 7 months of just consistent work.
That's quick.
All the songs was wrote in January. Yeah, man, but it was a lot. Because all of us was kind of going through our own personal.
That's a ton of work to get done in 7 months.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Like I say, we were, all going through emotional battles too.
Sure.
All out here. So it's all at the studio. This is where we make magic. So everything that comes out of here is right here.
It's all done in Little Rock, right?
It's all done in Little Rock. All the team. We lock in right here. And I'm talking about we come in. You might come in at 7 p.m. You're not leaving till 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Making sure everything's perfect. I'm a perfectionist by nature, and my engineer, he's a perfectionist too. We're both Virgos, and I think that's something,
Right.
So we're trying to get everything perfect. So we might redo one song 10, 15 times before I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, until it's right.
Until it's right. But sometimes it be right, and it just in my head, I just like, nah, I can't do this. So
comes across, man, in every one of these tracks. Solid.
Appreciate it.
From the production to the lyrics, the content. There's no shortage of lyrics in this.
Right.
And you don't just cram them in there. They fit.
No. We don't rush anything. Some people want to be like lyrical and just be like, yo, I'm lyrical and I like just rapping. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You got to make it make sense.
Yeah. Well, these people are hard. It's already on the video. It's underneath it. Man, I think this is a successful car test. What do you think? Did it pass?
Yeah, I think we got a 10 out of 10. You put my face right there. 10 out of 10. No, I'm just kidding.
I think I can do that.
Hey, just ding.
A 10 out of 10.
I think it's really good, man. So May 21st when it comes out, you heard 3 songs. It's 12 songs on here, 2 bonus tracks.
12?
Yeah. So 12 songs, 2 bonus tracks. That's 14 tracks in total. So 14 minus 3 is 11. Boom. And so, you know what I'm saying? You'll hear 11 more songs on here.
I can't wait, man.
Songs, bro. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put them all through the car test.
Hey, yeah, put them through the car test.
No cameras, no mics,
Make sure they
though.
slap though, yeah. And just let me know what you think, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I can't wait till this comes out. May
21st. Boom.
May 21st. I got it right.
Yes, indeed. If not me, then who?
All right, let's crank it.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
For sure. Ooh, that was good. I feel like this is gonna be dope. What you guys think?
Why you always acting bogus? Why your music never stream like oceans? You ever wonder why nobody noticed? Ain't nobody gonna see you, Otis. Why you can't admit it's over? All them drugs got you losing focus. Got you thinking that nobody noticed. Ain't nobody can see you, Otis. I'm the one selling them records. Me, who do they screaming they beg for me? Now you wanna talk about leverage, please? Don't you go thinking you special, no. I'm the one bringing that pressure. Me, I'ma need all of my cheddar, cheese. Now you wanna talk about effort, please? Don't you go thinking you special, no. I had to hit her come up for that masterpiece. What up, Penn? You know it's good. What you asking me? Man, I want you on the track where you black for me. I'm talking ski mask black, let you pack the heat. Shit, yeah, you know it's good. I brought the Mac with me. When my voice is distracted.